How is everybody? Oh my gosh. Okay, am I muffled today? I can't remember how I had this set up. I'm gonna pull this up here and see what we got going on. Yay. All right. Let's see. There's me. Pull my video up. Hi, Becky. How you doing? Get this posted out. Let me go ahead and pin my website. Hey, Chantal. Am I muffled today? Y'all let me know. Oh my gosh. I gotta. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? Or did that just mute me? Did that mute me when I did that, y'all? All right, website's pinned. Let me get this posted out. Get this going on some groups. Okay, I'm gonna do something right now, and then you tell me if you can still hear me. Okay, can you hear me now? Because if you can, then I have just figured out the perfect way to do this. Yay! Did it change the sound at all? Okay, you know I'm still working on all this stuff, y'all. All right. Because it'd be real awesome if the sound sounded really good. Okay, yay. I'm so glad it's working. Okie dokie. Yay. Hey, Carrie. Just saw you popped on. All right, I'm just posting this out to a couple groups here on Facebook, and then we will get going on our project for today. I am so excited to do this, you guys. Have y'all heard of bleach dyeing flannel shirts? My husband and my sister were like, what are you talking about? That people don't do that, do they? Hi, Trey. And I was like, yeah, they do. People do this, and it's really cool, and I'm jealous, and I'm going to do it too because I want one. So that's what I did. And I like it so much that I think I'm going to get some more flannel shirts and do this. I think my entire winter wardrobe is going to be flannel shirts that I bleach dyed and inked on. In fact, when I went into the rabbit hole on Pinterest, you guys know how that works. Anyway, are you all getting an echo at all? I know the sound thing is killing me. I think it might be echoing from my phone. Just about finished here, guys. Hello on YouTube. Hello on Facebook. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. No echo. Okay, awesome. All right. So let me just finish this up and we'll start this project. So today, you guys, yeah, I bleach dyed this. I'll explain how I did it, and then I'll explain what I'm about to do with another one that I have upstairs. Now, I have the benefit of having a family member who works at a retail store and gets a discount. So I get these super cheap. So I don't mind. I told her, I was like, I want you to buy this for me, but I might ruin it. So please don't get your feelings hurt. I mean, I paid her, but Like, I'm like, please don't get your feelings hurt if I ruin the shirt you bought me. And she saw it after I was done, and she's like, I don't know if I love it. And I was like, well, I do. I think it's amazing. Okay, go over here. Oh my gosh. So yeah, have you guys heard of this before? Like, is this a new concept for you all too? Anyway, this is my flannel. And you can see here that I have dyed this. This is not a trick of the camera lighting. This is actually lighter all the way down to the end. You can see the very end of the shirt down here. Now, it's not even, and that's okay too. My daughter was like, some of it's not as bleached as the rest of it. And I was like, I wanted it to be uneven. Like, it wasn't supposed to be the same all the way down. If you can see, it kind of comes up a little higher in some spots, and over here didn't quite get it bleached out all the way. I did the sleeves too. So the sleeves are bleached up the same height. I hung it on a hanger on my tree outside in the backyard and let it dangle, you know, from one of the branches, and sprayed it with bleach water. So I did 1 part bleach and about 1.5 parts water. I didn't want it to be too concentrated because I didn't want it to eat a hole in the shirt. So it's worked out really good. But see, here's some more places where it didn't quite bleach as much. I think it just adds character to the shirt. Anyway, I'm so excited about the way it turned out. And you could tell up here how red and green it is, like such a drastic comparison. I just think it's so neat. And the fact that this one had this gold thread running through it, which made it even better for me. So yay, we're going to get this going. So we're inking this shirt, and I am using the November Club Couture transfer to do this shirt today. Anyway, get back to how I did this. I hung it on a tree and let it sit, and then I kept checking back. It said 10 minutes, and I was like, is that really going to be enough? And it turns out it wasn't. So I kept setting the timer for an extra 10 or an extra 15. I think for the total time that I let the bleach water sit on this shirt was about an hour. Now, you can do it in varying like lengths of time depending on how light you want it to be whenever it's done. But I wanted mine to be pretty light. I wanted it to be a pretty drastic difference. So that's why I left it on for so long. And if I left it longer, it would have gotten even lighter. But I was kind of afraid that if I left it on for too long, it was actually going to start bleaching it too much. So I wasn't quite sure. Anyway, so we're going to do our November Club Couture on this shirt today. So this one is called Season's Greetings. And the only way you can get this transfer is to join Club Couture. Club Couture is a $20 a month craft club that you get a transfer and paste singles every month, and it's so fun. Yeah, I'm going to be tie-dyeing a different shirt that's a different color with bleach today. So I'm so excited. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, this afternoon. That's my plan, is to tie-dye with bleach. So basically it's just using bleach instead of a color, but I'm going to put rubber bands on it and do the whole thing. I'm so excited. I think it's going to be super awesome. Yeah. I had seen them and thought it was super cool, but I was like, I don't know. But who doesn't have bleach in their house? I have everything I need. I found a bag of rubber bands yesterday, and I was like, score. I don't even have to buy rubber bands to do the tie-dye bleach. And I had my husband pick up a spray bottle because we didn't have an extra one, but it's just water and bleach in a shirt. Okay, so we're using the November Club Couture. And like I said, the only way you can get this one is to join the club. What happens is, hi, Melissa, you join the club, you pay $20 a month. They send you a transfer and these little paste singles. Where are they? Got one right here to show you guys. Maybe. Here we go. Little paste singles. It comes with 3. This one this month came with Meadow, Candy Apple, and I think Black Velvet. No, wait, it was a shimmer. Oh, dang, I can't remember. Anyway, you get 3 paste singles and a paste and this, and it ships to you for free. So it's actually a really great deal. Plus, you get additional discounts throughout the month. It's kind of periodic discounts. I was saying monthly before, but as it turns out, that's not quite the case. Although you do get flat rate shipping of $4.95 every month, even when they don't offer any special deals. Oh my gosh, you guys! I was on the leadership call last night for Chalk Couture, and guess what? I found out some information about our Black Friday deal starting next Monday. If you want to know, say something in the comments, because I want to tell you guys, but you guys have to comment. I'm trying to build my boost my like interactions and stuff. So guys, tell me in the comments. Raise your hand, say me or whatever. Tell me, whatever. But you have to comment right now, or I'm not going to say anything. Kelly says she needs to know. Y'all need to know. Christine, our CEO, got a little leaky last night and told us some special details about what's happening next week. It's 8 days of deals, you guys. 8 days of deals. I'm still waiting. While you're doing that, I'm going to do a little prep. Only 2 people, 3 people want to know. Trey, Becky, Kelly. Who else is there? You got to say something. You can just put the little raise your hand emoji like this, or the thumbs up. That's okay too. All right, guys. I'm going to put down 2 things. I have unbuttoned the shirt already, okay, so that the buttons don't get in my way when I'm doing this, because they absolutely will. So I'm going to put a towel down underneath, and then I'm going to put a heat mat on top of that to protect the table from any ink that might leak underneath of it. We do need to find our center point on our shirt so I can get this. Oh, Chantel girl, is good. It's good news. You're going to like it. We're all going to like it. Everybody's going to like it, because there's something for everyone. And they're doing it in a really great way too. So you don't end up having to order every day, because who wants to do that? She was talking about, like, y'all don't want to have to order every day and pay shipping every day for new products. I mean, that's a lot. And it's a lot of extra shipping for the company to have to do, which is not cool for them either. So I stayed up past my bedtime last night to find this information out for you guys and for myself. I'm not going to say it was just for you, because that'd be lying. It wasn't just for you. What in the world? Where's the armpit seams? Here we go. All right, I'll go ahead and tell you. I guess only 4 people really want to know. All right, well, whatever. I guess you 4 will just be completely fascinated, and everybody else will be like, what? Okay, so here's the deal. There are 2 separate deals happening. One of them lasts from Monday to Thursday, and the other one is from Friday till the next Monday. The first set of deals will be holiday transfers. Holiday deals. Okay, so holiday transfers. And she didn't tell us exactly which ones, but they are going to be some, I think some that we currently have available, and they're bringing back some retired transfers, you guys. I do know one specific one that was the best-selling transfer last Christmas season that has not been available this season. Is called The Elf Made Me Do It. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I was blown away too, Melissa. Okay, that's one of the transfers. So here's the deal. You guys, the customers, get designer pricing. That's 40% off. And if you're a Club Couture customer, you get $4.95 shipping. If you are not, you get $6.95 shipping. But there is a free shipping threshold. I don't think she said what the threshold was. I can't remember. She didn't have the numbers in front of her. But there's a free shipping threshold too. So if you order like a minimum amount of products, then you get free shipping on your entire order as well. So That is, Kelly, I know, right? I love that one. And I bought one last year. I used it 9 times, no, 10 times. I used it on a board, and then I used it 9 times to make 9 shirts for my family members to have matching Christmas shirts. And it's still going, but I was like, oh, if I use it more, it might run out of like sticky. So I'm so glad. That's definitely on my list to snag an extra one of those. Guys, I just remembered I did not plug in my heat press. So give me 1 second. I'm all over the place this morning. That's kind of me every day though, right? I do keep it handy though, okay, so y'all don't worry about that. But as we've learned in the past, my electricity down here is not great. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to unplug that, and then I'm going to, or not unplug, I'm just going to turn it off, and then I'm going to plug this in over here. So that's the first set of deals. The second set of deals is the same deal. I did bleach it. Christina, I did 1 part bleach and 1.5 parts water in a spray bottle, hung it from a tree so I could get access to both sides of it, and just sprayed the crap out of it and left it for about an hour. So we're going to iron a seam on this shirt so I can find the center point and make sure that I get my design on here nice and straight. But yeah, and then the second set of deals is all home stuff. I think she said there's some things that are baby and kids, you know, like it's all everyday home stuff, not related to any specific holiday. So there's something for everybody. And that's also going to be retired transfers coming back. Now, she did say the deal lasts for 4 days. So the first thing is the holiday deals. The second thing is the regular home kind of transfer deals. And, but it's while supplies last. So it does last for 4 days, but it's while supplies last. And they are also bonus adding a bunch of new stuff to the last chance section of the website starting Monday. And all of those things will be discounted 20%. So you get 40% off of the Black Friday deals. If you order a certain amount of products, you get free shipping. And you can also buy last chance items for 20% off. It's amazing. So designers who are watching, look for your designer email today, and there'll be all this information in there, as well as some marketing materials and different kinds of stuff. So you guys be looking on my website, and I am going to be posting stuff starting this evening and through the entire weekend with more details about everything that's going to be discounted and all this stuff. And she said, though, we won't see everything that's going to be on the discount list until it goes live Monday morning at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. So for those of you who don't do the conversion super great, that is 11 o'clock Eastern Time. I know this because when they do these deals a lot of the time, or bring things back a lot of the time, I'm doing my lives because it fits right in with the time that I normally do my lives. All right, my heat press is ready. Yes, Chantel, I was excited to share. I don't keep secrets very good. Not like this. Not Chalk Couture secrets anyway. And we're all getting this information later today. And I was like, oh my gosh, Christine, you're amazing. I just love her so much. Melissa, have you ever met her? I don't think that you have. She's so fun. She really is. That bubbly personality that you see when she does her lives and stuff, that's legit her. She's just like that. That's our CEO, you guys. She's just a fun person to know. She's fun to talk to. She's very inspiring, and she's super smart, like wicked smart. All right, guys, I got a nice theme in here, but I can also follow this line. It just kind of happens to be the same on here, so that's good. This is where I'm going to put. So I got to keep in mind when I'm wearing this shirt, there's going to automatically be a little bit of a crease, just a smidge, because of the way that it's made right here. It's got this pleat in the top of it. So I want to take my design down far enough so it doesn't interfere with that pleat. But I also want to make sure that it's not too low and it looks weird, because I've seen that before and I'm like, what in the heck are they doing? Why do you have the design almost on your butt? That's weird. So I don't want to do that either. So I'm thinking if I start my design about right here, it's low enough, because we still have all of this up here. You guys got to keep in mind There's a lot of space up here. So I don't want it to be too low and look weird. So we're going to have it kind of right in the middle of my back. So we'll start our design there. Now that's not where we're setting our transfer. That's where we're starting our design. And here's another quick tip for a way to get this even. Now I washed this and I put it back on here, and this is not the way that it looked whenever I first bought it. I don't even know how it was put on there. Now typically, guys, I would fuzz this transfer to make sure that it doesn't like stick too hard, but I want it to stick hard on here. This is a shirt, it's fabric, I want it to stick hard, but I also need to center this. How am I going to center it? Well, here's a quick little trick. If you put it, don't put the sticky sides together, put the non-sticky sides together, okay? Pinch it here, put the corners together over here, give it another little pinch. It makes a crease, see? And then you lay your shirt down, or lay your transfer down on your shirt. And I said I'm starting my design, what, about right here? So I'm going to put that first little berry right there. Spread this out so it's nice and smooth. Now all I have to do, y'all, is put my seam that I made on the seam that I folded, and my design will be even. But I got to make sure it's straight. Now we are using one color. This is so colorful. If I tried to add a bunch of colors to it, I think it was going to get lost. But we're just going to use white. I thought it would really pop off of here, and I think it's going to look really great. Now I will say the consistency of my white ink, and we're using Chalkology ink today, guys. This is the old labels, but this is our ink. And it's professional grade silk screening ink, but you don't have to have all that fancy equipment to make it look cool. Girl, this is my third time using it, I think. Yeah, I think so. And yeah, it's still going strong. Same. Oh my gosh. We're going to put all these pieces down at the same time, except for the deer. We're going to do the little deer head last, and then we're going to redo it on the pocket on the front of the shirt. So that's going to go down there twice. And I already have another project planned with this transfer, but I think I'm going to do that on a TikTok video. So you guys, I'm on TikTok now. Melissa knows, we've been watching each other's videos. My daughter helped me do a video last night, and it already has almost 1,500 views, and she's super duper jealous. But I'm doing separate projects on TikTok. So if you guys want to see, I'm trying to video some of this to do on here. Like I video this and I use some of my footage from my live videos to make fast motion videos, but I'm also doing separate projects on TikTok. So if you guys want to see different projects that I do, you guys just hop on over to TikTok. Kelly, it's super easy. All you do is download the app on your phone and sign up. That's it. It's that simple. Like you just like create a username and whatever. And then you can find me either Suzanne Martin, or you can use the Chocolate Lady, all one word, at the Chocolate Lady, to find me on TikTok. But yeah, so I'm doing separate projects on TikTok, y'all. Seriously. And because I'm trying not to, I keep switching back and forth. I'm trying not to make this design too low. So I'm actually going to move this up. We're going to crowd it just a little bit. And I want to put this down. So we just need to have enough room. I'm just going to check real quick to have our deer head in here and not have it touching the other stuff. Oh, that'll look great. Okay. Last little piece to go down right now is this. And we are going to put it pretty close. Just close enough so that it doesn't quite interfere with, oops, I need a center point, don't I? What am I doing? I'm nuts. I'm getting so excited that I'm getting ahead of myself. So yeah, I am on TikTok. We have great Black Friday deals starting next week. I just got like a plethora of amazing information for you guys today. And I'm on Instagram. If you guys haven't already joined or followed me on Instagram, you can check it out there. Let's see what else. I feel like there's a wrinkle in there. Nope, it's just me. Yeah, so guys, if you want to see I did a video last night and it's really good. My daughter filmed it and she knows TikTok like nobody's business because she's a teenager and she lives on TikTok. We're raising a narcissist, so that's fun. Y'all know what I mean. I mean, seriously, right? Right? Everybody? Um, she just looks at herself on videos and makes videos of herself all day long. It's kind of nuts. Actually, guys, I'm thinking I'm going to move this up a little bit. I'm going to crowd it a little bit more. I just am. Those are already stuck together, so let's just leave that. Oh, I did put it a little too close, though. This one, I just noticed, if y'all can see, the bottom of the one transfer is hitting the design on that, so I need to fix that. I want to put it, I'm going to crowd it up here. We're just doing this for spacing. I'll put it like right there. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's do this again. I got to fix this one too. I'm just getting so excited about TikTok and Black Friday deals and all this stuff that I'm messing up my stuff. There we go. Let's try this one again without messing up the design. There it is. All right, that's good. I like it. Yeah, those TikTok videos are fun. She knows what she's doing though, because I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure it's gonna look good?" And she was like, "Mom, just trust me." And I was like, "Okay, well, we'll try it this one time and see." But here's the deal: we don't let her have a public account because she's 15, and her whole goal in doing TikTok is to get as many likes and follows as she can from her friends and hearts and all that stuff and comments and all that. And then she posted that video for me last night, and before I went to bed, it already had like 1,200 views. She was so jealous, and I was like, honey, don't be jealous, be happy, because if I make a lot of money from posting TikTok videos and getting more sales, then you know, we all win, because mama can buy you stuff. Not that I necessarily will, but she don't know that. I don't really know. I'm looking. Chantel asked, what is the blend of my shirt? Let's see right here. This is 98% cotton and 2% other fibre. Can you all see that? It literally says fibre. Is that how you spell fiber? I've never spelled fiber that way. I know, it is fun, isn't it? She filmed that last night on TikTok, and I had not filmed on TikTok before. I had always just posted, you know, other videos, because I had other videos on there, and I switched it over to a business account, and I went ahead and actually I don't need that, and like deleted or like put my other videos away so people wouldn't see those because they're ridiculous. All right, y'all, my ink is a little thick, but we're going to go with it. I actually combined 2 almost empty containers of ink together to make this. I had to add water to it because it was so thick, but I thinned it down as much as I dared to. I didn't want to add too much water and make it thin. Thanks, Kelly. All right, so guys, I've got my ink here. I've got my squeegee. This is a small squeegee. It's a perfect size for this because nothing on here is smaller than the width of the squeegee. I usually like to do my mini squeegees, which, just for y'all to see, look like this. Look, and I even wrote this on here. I got this at ChalkCon last year, and I wrote my name on it so it wouldn't get confused with everybody else's squeegees, because this was brand new design and I was so excited to have it. But here is my mini squeegee and my small squeegee. I use the minis when my transfer pieces are so small that the width of this is too wide for it, or if I'm working on smaller details and using multiple colors at the same time. But here's what we do. We got a glob of our ink on here. We're just going to apply it. I do need to be careful not to get off the edge of the transfer, because I don't want this ink getting anywhere else on my shirt. If I accidentally do that, I can try to wipe it off. Small spots are easy to clean up, but if it's a really large spot, I'll really just have to throw the whole thing in the washing machine and do the whole thing over, because until I heat set this with an iron or heat press, it is washable. Once it's been heat set properly, it will not come off. And you can wash it and dry it just like you would any other graphic tee or anything like that. Because I don't know about you guys, but if I get something that says hand wash or dry clean only, we gonna see. Because I do not hand wash and I do not dry clean. So if I see something and I really like it and it says hand wash or dry clean, I'm like, well, we'll find out if it's going to stand up or not to my hardcore washing machine. I tried those dry cleaning bags. Psh, it's trash. I'm just kidding. I don't even remember. I'm lying to y'all. I have tried them. I don't remember if I thought it was worth it. I was thinking, no, it's not worth it. You can always do a delicate cycle. I mean, come on. All right, guys, I'm doing all 3 of these transfers. We're going to pull this up, and then we're going to dry it with a hair dryer, and then I'm going to put the deer down. We're going to dry that with a hair dryer, and then I'm going to lay some parchment on top of this, and we are going to heat set it, and then I'm going to put it on, and you guys get to see what it looks like. Start to finish the entire project here. I've done a lot of talking, but the actual working of the project doesn't take very long at all. I just got so excited about TikTok and Black Friday. Couldn't stand it. It is fun, but I see her all the time. My daughter, y'all, with TikTok. Oh my gosh. She can't stop. I see her. I walk through the room and she's sitting in the family room or sitting in the living room and her phone is on and she's doing this. Staring at her phone. She's videoing herself for TikTok videos, making these faces. She even did a duet with my video. She was so jealous last night. So you could do a duet on TikTok where you take somebody else's video and put it side by side with the video that you film. You can get like your reaction to what they're saying or doing or whatever. And she did a duet with my video and it said, when my mom gets more likes on videos that I helped edit and film for her than me, and it's her watching my video go and her making faces like she's so upset about it. So I did what any good mother would do. I woke up this morning, saw I had 1,500 views on my TikTok page, and promptly, when she got up, bragged. Parenting. I'm hashtag win, hashtag parent win, hashtag make your kids feel bad. She was like, oh, I didn't even look. And I was like, She texted me last night with a screenshot. She was so jealous. Look at how many views you have on your video. Look at this, guys. Isn't this looking great? I'm loving it. Girl, here's the problem though, Chantel. Let me tell you, I'm sarcastic and like mouthy. And it's all funny until they do it to you. And then it's not so funny anymore. Turns out it's only funny when you're doing it, not so much when they do it. All right. Okay, guys, I just don't want to risk blowing a fuse. So we're just going to blow by This will take a little bit longer. The ink doesn't dry as quickly as the paste. So I am using the hottest setting on my hair dryer to dry it as fast as I can. I don't have one of those heat guns. People use heat guns to dry a lot faster, but I don't have that. I'm so excited to do this shirt, you guys. I cannot even tell you. Like, sometimes I get ideas and I'm like, man, this could be awesome. Anyway, wait till I tie-dye that shirt. I'm going to show that one too. We'll probably put a design on it next week. Not Christmas though. It's not a Christmas shirt. It's just for, just like everyday holiday. Not yet. I just thought of something. How awesome would this look if you did this on the end of the table runners on your holiday table? I'm just saying. I think it would look so cute. Or placemat. I think it'll be okay. All right, let's get this deer on here. It's not hot. I didn't want to lay it down if it was going to be hot. All right, we need a center point on the deer too. Make sure I get it all straight and even. I didn't even point this out to you guys. The reason that this works is because Chalk Couture centers the designs in the pieces. So that's one of the things that's really great about having cut lines on your surfaces. I mean, on your transfers, is that you're able to, how close am I? Oh, that's awesome. Is that you're able to center it up really easily. All right. Our deer's on. Let's get our ink on here. And I dropped my squeegee in there. I'll just use that mini one I showed y'all a minute ago. Here we go. Same thing as we did then. We're just going to apply this on here, smooth it over. Make sure we cover the whole thing. And I'm holding this with my thumb and trying to hold it still this whole time because the shirt will shift around and I'm trying to keep the shirt from shifting. All right, it's on. Let's save the extra. You don't want to waste any of this. The jars of paste and ink last a super long time, but why waste it? I mean, really. I do wasting it whenever I do ombre and whenever I do hot mess technique, but I don't like to waste my ink and paste. We've already discussed this before. I'm super cheap, and I don't believe in wasting stuff. That's no good. I'm trying to make it nice and smooth because if it has lines in it, it'll kind of show up on the finished piece, and I don't want that. So, all right, that's good. Cap this over here out of the way and pull it off. Now we're going to quickly wipe this deer off because we are going to reuse this piece on the front pocket. So I'm going to get my little This is just a little sleeve from a transfer I used last night and just haven't put it back in here yet. I'm going to do it off to the side over here. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing. What if I do it down here instead? That'll be better. Put a paper towel down and lay this transfer on top of it. This is just a quick clean, you guys. This is not how I would normally clean my transfers when I'm finished with them. I'm going to spray this on here, saturate my paper towel. I'm spraying it close so I don't overspray on my shirt. Also, on the other side of this is my MacBook, and I definitely don't want to get water on that. So I'm going to lay it sticky side down on the paper towel. The reason I saturated it was so the transfer wouldn't stick real hard. And I have this over here because I got ink all over my hand earlier. So I'm going to wet this. And I'm going to spray this with some water. And I'm just going to clean this off. This is a quick clean. It's just so we can reuse it again without having to worry about getting any of this ink that may have accidentally gotten on the underside of it and clogged the silk screen a little bit. I'm not typically opposed to using a transfer a couple of times before I clean it off, but in this particular instance, I don't want to accidentally spread any of this white ink onto any other part of the shirt than what I want it to be. So this is just a really quick way to get it cleaned off and to not have to worry about that. I cannot wait to wear this shirt, you guys. Like, I'm so excited. I bleached it yesterday, washed it yesterday, got it all ready so I could do this today and wear it today. And I wore this shirt because it comes off easily. Don't worry, I have a tank top underneath. It's not that kind of show. So I could take it off and put this shirt on right here while I'm live. Yeah, not that kind of show. There is a shirt under here. All right, this is clean. I'm just going to dry it real quick with the cool setting. I don't use hot on my now I'm using hot. Get this dry. Melissa? Ah. Oh my God. It's PG, I swear. Maybe PG-13 sometimes, but mostly it's just PG. I'm in trouble. I talked about taking my shirt off and I was going to lock me. All right, guys. I got a whole box over here of parchment paper. I use different brands. I find whatever's on sale. So that, to me, it's kind of irrelevant. So we're just going to use them. And here I'll widen up and put this on here. And we're going to actually cut off some of the bottom to use on smaller pieces. I'm just going to cut it right here. We're going to put this inside the pocket whenever I pocket it. And I reuse my parchment paper until I can't. For instance, I have a piece down here that I want to use little pieces of, but if you see here, when I used it last, my ink wasn't dry all the way and it left it on the parchment. So I can't use this on other projects, that part of it, but I have more of it to use on different projects when I'm ready to. Let's move that all the way. I told you I don't waste stuff, y'all. I don't do that. All right, we're done with the hair dryer for now. I could plug this back in. And I can turn my lamp back on. Yeah, my electricity down here is weird. And I didn't want to risk it messing up again like it did the last time I used my heat press. I think it was last time I used my heat press. So let's get this hot. I set my heat press, guys, on 315. Oops. And the timer set for 30 seconds. Now, if I didn't have a heat press, which for a long time I didn't, I invested in it because I knew I was going to need it and use it a lot. But if you are using a regular household iron, what you would do is you would, excuse me, you would put it on medium-high heat, and you would, no steam. And you would put a piece of parchment paper down just like I'm doing now. If you don't have anything else underneath to protect it, you really need to put like another piece of parchment paper underneath. I've used cardboard. I've used lots of things. Something you don't mind if it gets some ink on it. Don't use like a towel that you don't want ink on, because once you heat set it, it's permanent. It won't wash off the towel. So use something that you don't mind chucking in the trash if it gets some ink on it. So parchment paper, cardboard, something like that. On top of it, you need parchment paper underneath, something to protect it. And then you will use your household iron for medium-high heat again for 4 minutes, going all over the design for 4 minutes on one side. Then you'll turn it inside out, and you'll do the same thing on the other side of it for another 4 minutes. Be sure to use your parchment paper in between your heating surface and your fabric and the ink, or else it will get on your iron or your heat press and ruin it. You can chalk on fabric with chalk, Christina, but it won't be permanent. So if you saw what I did, was that yesterday? The days are running together. Yes, yesterday I made mitten stuffies from the Cold Hands Warm Heart transfer, and I used the scarlet chalk paste on the felt fabric. You can do that, but the only reason it's okay is if you're using it on something that's not going to be washed or is going to get wet. So I use it on our hanging banners and our pennant banners, those types of fabrics, but I don't use it on anything that might get wet or get scraped up against, because the chalk will start to flake off if if it gets rubbed up against something too much. So I wouldn't use it on pillows or anything like that. Use the ink for that. All right, it's ready. I'm just going to put this on here and set the timer. It didn't get the bottom of the design, so we're just going to, I can't get all of it together. So we'll do this, and then we'll switch it down here and do some. Oh, awesome. Yes, I've done lots of projects with fabric and embroidery hoops. You can ink on it, and it looks so cute. I have a couple upstairs in my living room that I used those Sola wood flowers, S-O-L-A. If you guys haven't seen those, you really should look into it. They are so awesome. I love Sola wood flowers. And I got an email or text message and an email yesterday. They're having a sale. So they have really great sales for Black Friday too. Melissa, I thought of everything, girl. I wore a black tank top under here, so there was no way you could see through it. I was like covering all my bases here. I shaved my armpits, so I was nice and ladylike. I'm classy like that. And I say things out loud like this publicly to whoever may be watching, because I don't really care. So guys, check it. I did that side. We're going to flip it around and do this inside out part here. And once again, I'm not going to worry about putting anything down because I have my heat mat here that can easily be wiped off. Even if the ink gets heat set onto the mat, I can wipe it off because it doesn't hold the ink. So I really don't even know now where this design was, so I'm going to kind of have to, there we go. I don't think it's going to get on my heat press, but we'll just cover our bases just in case. I think that's good. Now this I only need to do for 15 seconds, but if you were using a household iron, again, you would need to do this for 4 minutes on the inside too. The reason is your household iron doesn't get as hot as a heat press. So that's why. So this is on for 15 seconds. You guys can see the countdown there. I actually remembered to push the thing this time. Man, Christina, seriously, raid your husband's closet, y'all. I'm sure he's got a bunch of shirts in there he doesn't wear anymore. Start bleach dyeing stuff. He's going to be like, what are you doing? 15 seconds is fast. Push word transfers, make a table runner with inks. Oh, no, but that's a great idea, Trey. You're super smart. But yeah, so my husband used to have to wear button-down shirts for work. But that was when he was a manager. Then he went into sales, y'all. So this is done on this side. Let's do the pocket real quick because I want to put this thing on. He used to be in sales. I mean, he used to be a manager, and he had to wear, like, you know, the management clothes, the button-down shirts, and all that stuff. And he's got some really cute ones in there. I wonder if he'd mind if I stole them. Let's iron this flat real quick because I don't want to just real fast. Be easier to lay that transfer down. I iron. That's nice ironing skills there, isn't it, guys? It's not an actual iron, okay? I know how to use the iron. Speaking of which, y'all think this is funny. Okay, so we're doing distance learning at home, and my kids had school pictures a few weeks ago. So we just live, I mean, we can literally walk from our house to the elementary school where my two little boys go. And so we just decided to take them in and have their pictures made after school hours when they offered it. And so we forgot about picture day until about 30 minutes before pictures were supposed to be taken. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh crap, pictures. And so my husband gets our oldest elementary kid, he's 8, into the shower super fast and gets him all washed up. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out what they're going to wear because I didn't plan ahead because that's just how I roll with that. And I finally figured out their clothes, well, they needed to be ironed. So I busted out the iron and I ironed their shirts and they look so cute. And like he blow dries my son's hair, or I was blow drying my son's hair, getting him all fixed up and ready. I get them over there. They won't let me go inside. So I'm standing outside of the school. They take the 2 boys in, and it was cold that day. They both had their coats on. One of them had a fleece jacket and the other one had like a coat. And so they go inside to have their pictures made. Well, the 5-year-old took his coat off, but the 8-year-old did not. So I got the images yesterday on my phone, and they were like, here's your kids, you know, school pictures. And I was like, I ironed his shirt. It had a collar and everything. Like, I did a good job. Spent all that time ironing his shirt, and they didn't even tell him to take his dang jacket off for the picture. So he's wearing a fleece jacket, zipped all the way up to here. Can't even see the shirt he had on underneath. Oh my gosh. And they told my 5-year-old to smile, and instead of doing like a nice smile, you know, you show teeth and you smile, he did this. It is hilarious. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, remember that year y'all had your school pictures taken? And it took like 1 minute. They were inside for 1 minute and it was done. Oh my gosh. That's funny. We're going to laugh about it for a long time because we were all cracking up. My daughter's like, why didn't he show his teeth? And I was like, I don't know. This is what happens when your children are left to the mercy of other adults who are just in a rush to get through stuff. It's funny though. But I was like, holy smokes. Ooh, the harvest transfer would be awesome for that. Y'all are just idea people. I love it whenever you guys start throwing ideas at me for different projects. Y'all, I'm using one color, and I'm getting ready to have to use my 3rd squeegee of the day because I keep dropping them in my water bowl over here. So this is our last little bit, guys. We are going to chalk this. Ink it, my bad. We're not using chalk, we're using ink on the pocket. Now, to line this up, I really just looked at the seams on either side. Like, I think it'll be fine. If it looks off, we'll blame the manufacturer for not making the shirt even, or the pocket even, or whatever. Putting our little deer on the pocket. Speaking of deer, my dad and my uncle have been deer hunting, and they were dressing 2 deer yesterday. Also, who was I talking to that time about deer and saying that the deer don't have spots? I was wrong. Turns out there are different varieties or breeds of deer that have spots even whenever they're adults. So what do I know? I have just never seen one because in the area of the country where I have lived my whole life, those deer don't exist. I think they're out west, which is where the people live who made the transfers. So I stand corrected, you guys. There are grown deer with spots that have antlers. I just didn't know. So color me stupid. Actually, I learned something new. So color me educated, I guess is a better way to say that. All right, you guys, we're going to dry this up. And we are going to heat set it. And then I'm going to put my shirt on. So let's cut this across. I'm going to be needing this. And get this dry with our hair dryer again. Ooh, you know what I need to do? Unplug the heat press. Yeah, I didn't do the picture packages this year because I was like, forget that. $45 each for the one that we would need to get. And I have 4 kids, y'all. That's $180 for school pictures. Because it comes with a large 3 8x10s, and I give one to my mom and one to my husband's mom, the big ones and the little ones. This year I was like, screw that. I paid $25. I got the digital copy, and I'm going to send it to each of them. They can have them printed themselves. Because it also comes with about 50 wallets that I don't need. So, no. Oh, that's funny, Christina. You got your little bitty comb and you're like, yeah, I got it. Oh, Melissa, you guys are so funny. Yeah, Melissa, I didn't know those deer existed. Here, when the deer have spots for a baby, you're not supposed to shoot them. I'm talking about hunting. Y'all probably talk about, oh, those deer are so cute. And I'm like, well, we'll hunt them. I can't wait to have some deer steak. You really do learn something new every day. I'm just picturing all those kids standing around with a comb like, yeah, that was good. Mom's gonna love it. Oh, girl. I love deer meat. I love it. You had to tell my son it was chicken. He didn't know. He wouldn't eat it. If you told him it was a deer, he wasn't going to eat it. He said, oh, this chicken is so good. Chicken tastes good. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you guys. Okay. Now, I don't hunt. My husband doesn't hunt. He's never been hunting. He's a city kid. Sometimes I try to figure out how I could love somebody who grew up in the city and doesn't know anything about the country. But so whenever I was a kid at my grandparents' house in Arkansas, my mom would take us there and leave us for a couple of weeks of the summer. She'd take us to our aunt's house, and then our aunt had 2 kids. And so me, my sister, and our 2 first cousins would go to my grandma and grandpa's house in Arkansas, and we'd spend some time down there. Well, one summer while we were there, our papa took all 4 of us to a rabbit farm, and we were so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh. We all these bunnies, there were hundreds of bunnies in this huge like a pole barn, you know, and like there were all these tables, rows of tables, and there were rabbits in each one of these little cages, and we were so excited. He said, I want y'all to pick out a rabbit, and we were like, oh, we're getting a rabbit, yay, we're so excited. And so we picked out this little tiny bunny. It was so cute. He goes, oh no, we need a big one. We need a big one. We were like, oh, okay. So we walked around and we picked out this nice big rabbit. And he said, okay, we're gonna come pick it up later. Oh, we're so excited. Later that day, we're gonna get a rabbit and we're gonna play with it all day. They're so soft and I'm so excited. Well, later that day, after dinner, where's Papa? When are we gonna go get our rabbit? And he said, we just ate it. Like I already got it. We had it for dinner. We thought we were eating chicken. It was fried rabbit. And we ate it, and we were so upset. Yeah, that was traumatizing Christina and Chantel. Oh, I see. Chantel's the one who told the Bambi story. Yeah. So that was the first time I had rabbit. I'd like to say that, you know, like I felt so bad or whatever that I was like, oh, I'm never eating rabbit again. But it turns out it was pretty good. And I come from a family of hunters. You just don't get upset about stuff like that. Oh, Grandpa. I mean, that's life in the country, though. Seriously, y'all. You just don't get attached to your animal. I mean, dogs, obviously. You use hunting dogs to help you hunt, but you don't get attached to animals that can be eaten. Turtles, frogs, rabbits. I have a relative who frequently eats squirrels and raccoons. I do not. I've never had squirrel. Wait, I've had squirrel. I've never had raccoon, though. I've heard they don't taste very good. Now, guys, I'm not going to be able to set this from the inside, like because it's 2 pieces of fabric here. So what we're going to do is pull this out and just flip this over. Actually, let's leave that in there just in case. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but why not? We're just going to flip this over and do it over here. It's through 2 layers, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, that was just mean. That really was mean. Our grandpa wasn't doing it to be mean. I don't think he realized that we thought we were getting a pet. I think he assumed that we were like just knew what was happening. I don't know. Like I don't know. He wasn't cruel or anything. I don't think he did it to be mean to us, but I just thought that was funny. Now I think it's funny. At the time, all 4 of us were completely traumatized. Oh my goodness. All right, guys, this is the last little bit here. I forgot to change the timer too, so we'll just let it count down to 15 here and then we'll be done. And then I'm going to put it on. Yay. And I'm going to the Dollar Tree today because I got some stuff to get for some projects. If you guys want to see some projects I'm going to do this weekend, you're going to have to join TikTok and do it that way because that's not true. I will post it on my Chocolate Lady story. If you haven't been keeping an eye on your stories, it should be popping up. And I put it on my Instagram story too. So anyway, here we go. This is not anything Xy with an S. It is showtime. There we go, Melissa. Here we go. We say Xy with an S, so we don't use the sexy word in front of our kids. Our little kids. There's just some words we just don't want them saying. So whenever we're joking around with the older 2 kids, we say Xy with an S instead of sexy. All right, guys, check it out. I love it. It's the perfect fit too. I got a good size. This one came from Kohl's department store, and it is a large. I am an 8-10, somewhere around there. Probably leaning more towards 10 since pandemic. So in case you're wondering. Christina, but you can hate TikTok, but now you can watch my chalky, like, crafty videos on TikTok, so you can love it again. All right, so here's the little pocket. I think I did pretty good. It sits right where, you know, there. But here we go. Here's the back. Kind of stand up here. Give you guys a view. Can you even see it? Kind of, my little label there is kind of in the way, isn't it? Let's try it like that. There we go. Ta-da! What do you think? Throw me some hearts and thumbs up. You guys let me know. I'm trying to see it. There we go. Now I'm in screen better. Yay! I love it. I think it's so cool. So I'm definitely making more. Definitely making more of these. Like I said, I got a bag of rubber bands. It's got like 500 rubber bands in it. I don't even know where it came from, but I found it in a drawer. I'm going to use it. And I'm going to tie-dye another flannel. And we will talk it next week. I'll save that one for my Facebook Lives and YouTube Lives instead of just doing that on TikTok. But guys, this is today's video. I'm so excited. Like, it turned out so good. I'm going to wear it all day today. Doesn't match my earrings, so I'll have to switch my earrings out. Aren't these cute? One of my cousins made these. She makes really cute earrings. Anyway, and other jewelry. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm so excited that you all were here and goofing around with me today. It was a fun live today. I don't do lives on Fridays or on the weekends or Mondays, as it turns out. Those are for family days and other work, custom orders and whatnot. I actually don't have any custom orders this weekend. So I'll be building stuff for my own house and projects for us to do on our lives and all of that. So y'all have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you join me next week. We'll be doing another video like this. And as soon as I get a couple of transfers in the mail, which they're on their way, so I haven't even checked the tracking this morning, but I should be getting them this weekend. We are going to start our kitchen appliance chalking, probably not next week because it's Thanksgiving week, but the week after Thanksgiving, we're going to start chalking my appliances. I've got a transfer for my microwave, oven, and dishwasher. So we will be doing all three of those starting next week. And not next week, week after next. Next week, I'll be doing lives Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe Friday. But since it's a holiday week, I might just be kind of posting some videos and stuff like that. So you guys stay tuned for all that stuff. Thanks for joining me today. I will see you guys next week. Bye.